I think that it's important to invite your shadow out to play. I think that what happens is in our journeys, um, we focus on expansion, and expansion usually means focusing on our innate gifts that allow us to expand, which are generally our seeker, our expansion, our very light born gifts. But not all gifts come from the light. Some of our gifts come from the dark. And for the first time, I finally saw Black Swan 2 days ago, 10 years after, but whatever. I just never saw it, and now I saw it. And I love the depiction of, obviously Natalie Portman's character is the maiden in the tower, and then her dark side comes out and then claims her because she's suppressed it her whole life, right? And then as her foil is the other dancer, and what she is someone that allows her dark side, lives with it every day, allows it to inhabit her life, maybe to too much of a degree, but at least she's inhabiting and acknowledging it rather than squashing every kind of iteration of power that might have even a smattering of dark energy in it. Because I do believe, and I've said before, that if you suppress the dark, it will come out. It's always going to come out, but it'll come out in an unhealthy way, either towards yourself or towards someone else. So what I'm inviting you today is to pick something that you feel is a dark aspect of yourself. Not all of my sexuality is dark, but some is. And she's called the Vixen. Seductress, whatever you want to call her. And on occasion, she should be brought out. So if that for you is a super aggressor and you want to like go break shit, get some old plates and go break some shit. It's amazing how cathartic letting those sides of you that you think are not supposed to come out and do what they're supposed to do. And you know what? Then they are your ally because you're honoring their presence. You're not trying to negate it. Now, I'm not saying they should not be in charge, right? But they can be present and they should be present. You know how I feel. Everybody's got to come to the table for you to be a complete person. And you've got to own the stuff that's not as shiny and new. So today, take a look at some of your dark and bring one aspect through. Bring it through. Shape it. Play with it. See what it feels like. Don't let it take control, but bring it forth. Because a lot of times our creative sides are tied up in our dark side. And dark is not bad. Dark is simply the opposite of light. That's all. That's all. And I think it gets a really bad rap because, it's those emotions that are not as socially acceptable. But I'll tell you, there are emotions that make the difference in the world and make the difference in your world. It's where my power comes from. So own it. Own it. Bring the dark out to play. And I will see you tomorrow.